So this is a refresher video for an 8th Q. You'll remember at the last rank, 9th Q, you had some introductions to balancing and how to walk like on train tracks and ledges, like several inch thick ledges at least, right? So for 8th Q, now we're going to introduce the rope. Everything is the same, it's identical as the last time. The technique is the same. We just want you to be introduced to the rope. Throw our rope down on the ground just like you see on this one right here. And we're just going to practice the technique one more time as a refresher, if nothing else. So, stand on your rope. Put your arms out for your balance, right? At first, cross your leg like that and dip down like we did in the last video. You gonna do it too? Like that. Cross, cross, dip, cross, cross, cross. Now you can't exactly dip down. If you got boards here, you can't go beyond the board. We know that. But just, simulate it. Like dip down like that. Because if it was a rope hanging or a cable suspended in the air, you would dip down and run the side of your foot along the cable so you could feel it without looking. Same thing for a ledge or train tracks, you feel the edge. So like right here, I don't know if you can see that, but where I'm standing on the step, you just dip down, right? Same idea here. Right, stand here. Dip like that. Right, any of you that have a gymnastics background you probably know more about that. So just lay your rope down like that, practice it. Eventually we're going to suspend the cable in the air and walk across it without it being on the ground. That's all there is to it this time. Arms out for balance. Dip. Right. Like that. And that's it. You've seen it before. It's basically the same, only with a rope now. I just want to make a quick note about the grading requirements between instructors. Within the instructors, there is a standard grading system that comes down through Japan, from Japan. Hatsumi has said that at least from 4th dan and lower, especially Q ranks, instructors have the right to make up their own grading requirements. I disagree with that, but that's how it is at the moment. I think Hatsumi might be in the process of standardizing that, though there's not a whole lot of time left to do that, so it may not happen. Basically, especially there's a particular country that I don't want to name, but all the instructors in that country seem to, every single instructor has a completely different grading syllabus. And we use the official one that comes down through Japan, that was handed to us from Hatsumi to Shizuka and then to us. And I find no good reason for that to be changed. So when you go from instructor to instructor, if you're grading under someone else, you're going to get perhaps a completely different grading syllabus. Some are okay, some are good, some are terrible. Terrible. And I would be very careful. Look it over. What is it you're trying to learn? Compare it to some others. If you want, ask to see an official version from Japan. I've had a person try to grade with me that's using someone else's grading syllabus, and I refused to do it. I refused to do it. They wanted to use someone else's that didn't even come close to the range of material that we have here, and I said no. And they weren't too happy about it, but that's the way it is. So, come here. You want to come up here? Yes. There. Oh, you want your own chair? Okay, there we go. So, I just want to make sure that you're cautious when choosing an instructor, what the grading material is. If you want, ask to see the official one from Japan, and don't let them say there isn't one, because there certainly is. Alright, so they're probably going to want to do it their way. Everyone thinks they're better. And they always say, my grading syllabus is better than the original, so we're using mine. They're all going to say that. There's like a pride complex or something that goes in there that everyone thinks that they're the best. So just be wary about it. If you're going to train under a certain person, in this case, if you're going to train or grade with me, you have to do our grading syllabus. There are no exceptions. If you're pre-graded and you come to me and you're a 5th Q, say, all those previous ranks are done. It's honored, no problem. We'll go from there. Do you have to start over? No, you don't have to start over. We honor the ranks and we'll keep it going. You'll see that material that you missed anyway, so it's okay. So that's all I wanted to say. Just know that there is no standardized, officially, there's no standardized grading syllabus from 4th Gen and below. But there is an official Japanese Bujinkan Honbu requirement sheet. That's it. Arigatou gozaimasu.
It is not like other religions. The New York Times pointed out in an op-ed a couple of weeks ago that in Saudi Arabia, just since August 4th, I think it was, they have beheaded 19 people, most for non-violent crimes, including homosexuality.
Those that even got the hands off the thief.
Right. Okay. So we're upset that ISIS is beheading people, which we should be upset about. But Saudi Arabia does it, and they're our good friends because they have oil.
Right.
Okay? But they do it too. This is the center of the religion. In Mecca, where infidels, non-Muslims, are not even allowed in the holy parts of the city. I mean, okay, they do behead people. Now, if they were beheading people in Vatican City, which is the equivalent of Mecca, don't you think there'd be a bigger outcry about it? So this is the soft bigotry of low expectations that we have with Muslim people.
Yeah.
When they do crazy things and believe crazy things, somehow it's just not talked about nearly as much.